Hey Warehouse family, it's Michelle here. I'm bringing you another Reformer on the Mat series. I got some feedback a few weeks ago that you guys really liked replicating some of the Reformer moves on our mat, so that's what we're going to do again today, so I hope you enjoyed it. Again, you need a TheraBand if you have it. Mine is a medium resistance. You can go up and down if you have multiple at your home. And then also, if you don't have the TheraBand, most of the movements, or all of the movements, you can do without the TheraBand. But if you want to add in some resistance for the upper body, go ahead and grab your light weights. 2s or 3s are what you're going to need. So let's get started. So we're going to take our band and we are going to just bring it into your hands. We're just going to start with a roll down. I mean, I have a little bit of tension, it's not a ton. We're just going to warm up the spine some. So I want you to bring your feet parallel, hip distance apart. I want you to bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Knit your ribs in. Start with that deep inhale through your nose. Expand your lateral rib cage. And then as you exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. Slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time, coming to that forward bend down at the mat. Take a deep inhale here, and then exhale slowly. Let your spine lead. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Mid-back is leading. And your head is going to be the last thing to lift. 2 more like that. Deep inhale. Tuck that chin towards your chest. Exhale. Slowly roll down. Reaching towards the mat. If you need to, you can find a slight bend in your knees. Deep inhale here at the bottom, and then exhale, slowly roll all the way back up, rounding through your spine. Head is going to be the last thing to lift. Last time, deep inhale, tuck that chin towards your chest, slowly roll down. Holding it here, take a deep inhale, and then exhale. Let that mid-back lead, slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Head is going to be the very last thing to lift. Nice work. So you're going to take your band if you have it, bring it behind your weights. Behind your back. If you have your weights, I want you to grab them and bring them into your hands. Just like with my previous video, if the upper body gets a little taxing with the weights, drop the weights and mark the movement with your arms. You'll still get that challenge. So I'm going to choke up to the band so that the loose part is coming through my thumb side and not my pinky side. And I'm actually going to wrap my band once because I need a little bit more resistance. But we're going to stay in that parallel stance. I want you to bring your shoulders down away from the ears. Tuck your elbows in towards your side. This is going to be our front rowing series, but we're going to combo in some upper body. So what we typically would do, sitting, facing our foot bar, or kneeling, facing our foot bar with hands in the loops. We're just going to bring it to a TheraBand variation. So bring those shoulders down away from the ears. You're going to take a deep inhale. Keep those elbows tucked in towards your side. Just exhale as you lift your heels up off that mat. Inhale, lower. Rolling through the feet. And lift. And lower. So when you lower those feet, I want you to think about rolling through those feet. So land toe ball heel. Warming up the ankles. Warming up the feet. Breathing here. Warming up those calves as well. Nice job. Check in with yourself. Make sure your core is tightened. Those shoulders are down away from those ears. Nice job. On the next one, we're going to add on. You're going to lift your heels. Extend your arms out to your presentation. Pull the elbows in. Lower those heels down. Lift those heels and extend. Pull the elbows in and lower. So your palms are up and you're reaching. Pull it in. And lower, and lift, and reach, and in, and lower. 3 more, lift, and reach, and in, and lower. Breathing here. Nice work. Last one, and reach, and in, and lower. Moving on, next progression, instead of putting the 2 movements separately, we're going to put them together. So as you lift, reach. As you lower, pull it in. Lift and reach. Lower, pull it in. Every time you pull those elbows in, think about gliding those shoulders down your back. And breathing here. You guys got this. Let's lift for 4. 3. Those calves are feeling it. Last 2. On your last one, stay up there. Hold it here. Arms in and reach out. Working on our balance here. So lower body stays stable as the upper body works. Nice work. 2 more here. 2. Last one. Keep those arms extended. Now post those heels up and up and up and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower those heels. Bring those arms in. Shake it out. Beautiful. Alrighty, so we're going to keep our hands where they are in our straps. We're going to keep the weights as we had them. We're going to step out to a second position here. So you're externally rotated from the hips. Make sure your shoulders are stacked on top of the hips. We're going to bring the arms out in front of us, then rotate the palms in towards each other and open them out to the side. So we're coming into our Hug a Tree series. So the palms are facing in, the elbows are slightly bent, your arms in your peripheral vision. Keep the arms there, just sink down into your squat, let your tailbone lead, and then press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Breathing here. And lower. And lift. Really think about pressing through your heels to lift. Squeezing those inner thighs as you lift, pulling up and into your pelvic floor. Nice work. We got 4 more here before we add on. Nice work. You can do it. Last 2 and last 1. Lift it up. Adding on. You're going to lower down. Close the arms in. Open the arms and lift up. Lower down and close and open and lift. Lower down and close and open and lift. Make sure you're keeping those shoulders down away from the ears. You're keeping a nice bend in your elbows. And you're keeping those arms in your peripheral vision. 2 more here. And lower and close and open and lift. Last 1. Lower and close and open and lift. Adding on just like we did with our presentation. We're going to combo the 2 together. So you're going to bring it down and then up. Close it in and then lift. Breathing here. Nice work. Still thinking about engaging through your core. Still thinking about connecting your breath with your movement. You guys got this. Nice work. 3 more. Last 2. On your last one, hold it down there. Arms only. Open them out. Close them in. Open and close. Thighs are feeling it. Almost there. Let's go for 4. 3. Last 2. On your last one, close those arms in. Pulse down, 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 and down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lifting those legs, open those arms out. Shake it out. Beautiful work. Alrighty, we're going to keep the band where it is. We're going to step our right foot back, left foot forward, coming into a split stance. And I'm actually going to turn to the side. You guys can stay facing towards the camera. But we're going to bring our arms out on a diagonal right in front of us. Bring those shoulders down away from the ears. Your palms are facing up. Or they can be facing towards each other. It might be a little bit easier with the TheraBand. So we're going to keep our arms there. We're just going to sink into a lunge and then lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. And lower. And press. Really pressing through that front heel. Try to get 2 nice 90-degree angles with your legs. Breathing here. Square off your hips and your shoulders. Let's go for 4. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Adding on. You're going to sink down to your lunge. Lift the arms up. Lower them down. And straighten those legs. And lunge. And lift. And lower. And press. So this is just like our shoulder raise, or some people call it praise, on the reformer. Let's go. 3 more here. Lift, down, and press. Last 2, and lift, and lower, and straighten. Last 1, and lift, and lower, and straighten. Adding on, we got to combo those 2 together. So as you sink into your lunge, lift those arms. As you lower, or as you straighten your legs, lower those arms. And lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Breathing here. Try not to rely too much on that back foot. Bring it into that front leg. And lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten it out. Lower those arms. Woo. Shake it out. Nice work. We got another side. We're going to change our arms though. So I want you to step your opposite foot back. Come into that split stance. We're going to come around to the back of our head for our shaving or our unicorn horn. So keep the hands where they are to start. Just sink into your lunge first and then press up. Try to press from that front heel. And lower and lift. Breathing here. So you're making a diamond or a triangle shape right at the crown of your head. Breathing. Keep that rib cage in. Let's go for 4, 3. Last 2. Thighs are feeling it, you guys. Last 1. Adding on. You're going to lower down to your lunge. Reach on that diagonal for that salute or that unicorn. Pull it in and straighten. And down. Diagonal up. Pull it in and straighten. And lower. And reach. You guys got this. And reach. Let's go 3 more here. Last 2. And last 1. And reach. Pull it in and straighten. Adding on. As you lower down into your lunge, press your arms. As you straighten, pull the hands back in. Lower and press. And in. And press. Almost there, you guys. This is the last standing thing we're doing before we get on our mat. Let's go for 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it down. Their arms only. Pull them in. Press out in that diagonal. In. And out. And in. And out. Let's go for 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Keep those arms extended. Tiny pulses down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step all the way in. Take those arms down to the side. Nice work. My legs are feeling it. All right. We're going to take that band. If you have your weights, place them off to the side. I'm going to take your band, sit onto your mat. I want you to extend your legs out all the way in front of you. You're going to fold the band in half, like so. I want you to reach that band forward. Bring those shoulders down away from the ears. And roll forward into a forward bend. Flex those toes back toward you. From here, hold that forward bend. Round through the spine. Let the mid-back lead as you slowly lower all the way down. Keeping your chin tucked to your chest. Gaze at your navel until you can't anymore. Lower those shoulders. Head, arms extend out behind you. Take a deep inhale here. Tuck the chin towards the chest as you bring your arms right over your shoulders. Gaze is at your navel. Round through the spine. Slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Reaching forward over those feet. Take an inhale here. Exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest. Slowly roll back. And reach. Open at the bottom. Last time. Take a deep inhale here. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Exhale, roll up. Scooping through the belly, rounding through the spine. Taking a forward bend over those feet. And then slowly restack the spine. Sit up nice and tall. I gotta stretch a little bit here and here. Awesome. Alrighty, from here we're going to go into a short box series. So mimicking some of the movement that we would do on the short box with the weighted carriage. So you're going to bend your knees, dig your heels into the mat, flex those toes back towards you. Still holding onto that band. I want you to think about this band, if you have it, as that wooden dowel that we would hold. If you don't have the band, I still want you to extend those arms out and kind of think about pulling your hands like you're holding onto that wooden dowel, pulling those shoulders apart, anchoring those shoulders down your back. Squeeze those inner thighs together. We're going to start with our C curve. So you're going to take a deep inhale here. Scoop arms right in line with your shoulders. Scoop to the belly here on that inhale. Exhale, restack. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, scoop to the belly. Go back to your point of control. And exhale, restack. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Keep those inner thighs squeezing. And a lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last 2. And a lift. Keep those shoulders down. Last one, I want you to curl back, hold it there. Beautiful. Now scoop to the belly, pull the navel in towards the spine. Lift the arms up in line with your ears, and then lower them back down. Exhale, lift. And a lower. And a lift. And lower. Breathing here. And lift. And a lower. And a lift. And lower. 4 more for 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lower it down. Hold it there. And then slowly roll all the way up. Lift those arms up. Open that chest some. And then keep the arms there. So you're going to bring your arms right up in line with your ears. You're pulling on that TheraBand or pulling those hands apart, anchoring those shoulders down your back. Nice job. Squeeze those inner thighs together. From here, we're going to go for a hinge. So flat back, remove that C curve. Flat back, hinge to your point of control. Exhale, use your breath, use your core. Pull it up and in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, use your breath, use your core. Try not to let it dump into your hips or your quads because they want to take over here. Pull it into your core. Breathing here. Inhale, lower, just to your point of control. Exhale, lift. 2 more here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice work. We're going to rotate now. Keep those arms right up in line with your ears and do the same thing. 5 times on each side. You're going to take an inhale, lower down. Exhale, use your breath, use your oblique. Lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, use your breath, use your core. Lift it up. Nice work. Rotate through center. And let's get the other side. So you're rotating to the other side. Inhale, lower down to your point of control. Exhale, lift. Get that little quiver. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Last 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice work. Rotate center. And rest it down. Whew. Shoulders are feeling it. Core is feeling it. Nice. So we're going to come into a lower body series. Give our abs a little break. I want you to come to a 4-point meal. We did something similar to this in the first Reformer on the Mat series, but we're going to change it up a little bit. So we're going to bring our whichever foot, doesn't matter, one foot into the band. Make sure you have equal tension on both sides. Choke onto the band, and then come back to your kneeling position, and then bring your hands down so you come to your 4-point meal. Last time we brung this back arm down and did a little bit of a leg sweep series, and we're going to do a leg sweep series. It's just a little bit different. So we're going to start in our 4-point kneeling position. Find your neutral pelvis, neutral spine. From here, I want you to press back into a donkey kick, and then pull that knee back in. So your knee is hovering, your foot is flexed, you're pressing back, squeezing the glutes and the hamstring at the back, and then pulling it in. Exhale, press. Inhale, pull it in. Find length from the top of your head to your tailbone. And breathe. Knit those ribs in. You guys got this. You can have a slight bend in your elbows, so soften them a little bit. Try not to lock out those joints. Let's go 3 more here. Last 2. On your last one, stay out there. Nice job. Flex those toes. Now you're going to lower your toes, tap them down to the mat. Exhale, lift up. When you lift that leg, just lift it in line with your hips. Don't go any farther. Or further, I should say. Feel the engagement in those glutes and those hamstrings. Down and lift. Down and lift. 3 more. Last 2. On your last one, I want you to hold it up there. Tiny pulses up and up and up and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Now you bring your leg out to the side. Abduction. Pull it in. Out. Abduction. And in. Adduction. Outer thigh. Inner thigh to pull it in. Use your breath. Your inner thighs are an extension of your low, deep, transverse abdominis. So really use your core to pull that leg in. Let's go 3 more here. Last 2. On your last one, I want you to hold it in there. Tiny pulses in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Pull that knee in, rest it down. Good work. All right, we're going to take the band into one hand. So both into the bands into one hand. And we're going to lie on our side. Your bottom leg is tucked in. You're on your forearm. That top leg is out. You're holding that band right in line with your hip. If you don't have the band, your hand is just coming onto the mat in front of you. Flex that foot. From here, I want you to sweep that leg forward and then sweep it back in line with the hip. So this is like our side lying leg sweep series on the reformer. Sweep it forward and use those glutes and the hamstrings to press it back. Every time you press that heel back, think about squeezing the area where the glutes and the hamstring meet. Still think about engaging through your core, so pull that oblique up away from your mat. Anchor through your elbow and your shoulder. Keep that shoulder down away from the ears. Let's go 3 more here. Last 2. On your last one, I want you to sweep it forward. Hold it there. Internally rotate your toes down to the floor. Lift it up and up and up. Breathing here and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep that leg back in line with that hip. Now, you're going to lift the leg straight up and lower it down. And lift and lower. Breathing here. Lift and lower. You guys got this. And lift and lower. Let's go for 4. Ooh, I'm shaking. 3. Last 2. Last one. Hold it there. Tiny pulses up and up and up and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it in. Shake it out. Alrighty. We're going to stack both legs. So extend that bottom leg out. And I want you to grab onto the bottom band with the hand that's on the or the arm that's on your or the arm that you're resting on your forearm. The other arm you are going to wrap if you need more resistance and extend that arm out. Palm is up towards the ceiling. Coming into a bicep series. So I'm going to bicep curl in and release. Keep that elbow hovering. If you want to grab your weight, go for it. Bicep curl and extend and in and extend. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2, and last one. Adding on, and actually I want to bring both into the hand because it'll be a little bit easier. You're going to bicep curl. As you bicep curl, you're going to lift your hips up, come into your side plank, and then lower down, extend that arm out. Bicep curl and lift those hips and lower. Bicep curl and lift and lower. Use that oblique to lift and lower. 4 more for 4 and lower. 3 and lower. Last 2. On your last one, bicep curl, hold it here. Hold the side plank. Release the arm out and pull it in. You guys got this. Release. And in. 3 more. You can do it. Last 2. And last one. Pull it in lower it down, extend that arm out. Woo! Shoulders are feeling it, and we got another side. So, I'm gonna come kneeling this way so I can get the sweeps on this side. So again, flatten that band out. Make sure you have equal length on both sides. You're gonna step your opposite foot in, grab on it with both hands, come to a kneeling position first, and then bring your hands to your 4-point kneel. Knees on or hips on top of those knees, elbows in line with the wrists and the shoulders. Square off those hips. Pull everything up and in. Find that neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Take a deep inhale here. Lift that knee. Exhale, press straight back out. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press. Breathing here. Nice work. You guys got this. Again, soften those elbows. Try not to lock out here. Let's press up 4, 3, last 2. On your last one, you're keeping it extended. Hold it there. Square up those hips if you've got into any external rotation. Now tap your toes down to the mat. Exhale, lift. And tap. And lift. Breathing here. And lift. Nice work. Let's lift for 4. Grow tall to your head, top of the head. 3. Last 2. On your last one, stay lifted. Pulse it up. And up. And up. And up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Open out to the side. Sweep it back in. Outer thigh, inner thigh. And breathe. Pull that core in. Pull that rib cage in. And out. And in. And out. And in. 2 more. On your last one, you're going to hold it in. Tiny pulses in towards the midline of the body. And in. And in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower it down. Coming down, getting the leg sweeps on the other side. So you're coming on your forearm. Bottom leg is tucked. Top leg is extended. You're flexing through your foot. Square off those hips. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, sweep back. And forward. And back. Every time you sweep back, think about squeezing that area where the glutes and the hamstring meet. I'm always going to give you that cue because it helps to make it more effective when you think about the muscles that you're using. Breathing here. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2. On your last one, you're going to hold it forward, internally rotate so your toes come down to the floor, heel up towards the ceiling, tiny pulses up. And up, and up, and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep that leg back in line with your hip. Let me get back into proper alignment. Now lift the leg up and lower it down. And lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Booty's gonna feel it today. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2. Last one, hold it up there, tiny pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, pull it in just for a second, shake it out. Alrighty, gotta get our planks and our upper body on this side. So you can grab it with the bottom arm on this side. I'm not gonna do it because it just feels a little bit better to have them in both arms or both bands in one hand. So we're gonna start with our bicep curl. Just bicep curl in. Keep that elbow hovering. Breathing here. Bicep curl in for 4, 3, last 2, and last one. Extend it out, adding on. You're gonna lift the hips as you bicep curl. Lower down as you release. Lift the hips, bicep curl. Pressing through that oblique. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. 3 more here. Last 2. On your last one, you're going to hold it up there. Arms only. Extend. and extend. And in 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Pull it in. Lower it down. Extend that arm out. Nice work, you guys. Alrighty. Giving our booty a little bit of a rest. We're going to get into some upper body here. So I want you to bring both feet into the band if you have it. If you didn't have your weights for that last series, I want you to grab onto your weights if you're not using the band. So the band is around your arch. Again, you have equal length on both sides. I'm going to wrap the band once because I just need some tension. You don't have to, but if you want more tension, wrap that band. From here, I want you to sit up nice and tall. Find just a really nice long line from your tailbone to the top of your head and hinge forward slightly. So you're not curved through the spine. You're in a neutral pelvis, neutral spine here. You're going to extend those arms out. Palms are facing down. This is meant to mirror our prone series on the long box. So we are going to work on strengthening that back. We are going to sweep the arms back, lift them up, and then sweep back out. So we're in a wide V. We're thinking about sweeping the arms up and back and lengthen them back up. Sweep up and back, squeeze those triceps, and lengthen back out to that V. Sweep up and back and lengthen out. Let's go 4 more here. Sweep up and back and lengthen out. Sweep up and back and out to that V. And lift. And out. Last one. Sweep up and back. And lengthen out. Adding on. I want you to tuck your elbows in towards your side. Your palms are facing in towards the body. Going for that tricep kickback. And extend out. Squeeze those triceps. And pull it in. Extend out. Squeeze those triceps. And in. Breathing here. Extend and lift. And pull it in. Extend and lift. And pull it in. 4 more. Breathe. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Pull it in. Nice job. One more thing. And extend the arms out to your T position here. So they're right in line with your shoulder. Now keep those palms facing towards the floor. Just sweep straight back. And then bring right to that T position. So you're keeping some tension the whole time. It's not coming as far forward as it was with those beginning sweeps. Feeling it through your shoulders a little bit more here. Let's sweep back for 4. 3. Just to our T. Last 2. And last 1. Back to that T. And then lower those arms. Come all the way up to that seated position. Shoulders are feeling it. Lats are feeling it. All right. From here, I want you to scoot back into a C curve. Find that roundness in your spine. Reach your arms forward. Your palms are facing towards each other. From here, actually, I want you to face your palms down. You're going to roll in, elbows wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then release out. Exhale, roll. So we move from our prone work on the box to our seated work, our seated rear-facing row series. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and breathe. Let's go for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it back. Their tiny pulses back and back and back and back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend those arms out. Come up just for a second to give your core a little break. Nice work. Sitting up nice and tall, I want you to tuck your elbows in towards your side. Your palms are facing up towards the ceiling. And then I want you to scoot back into that C curve once again. Now, keep those elbows tucked in. You're going to rotate externally. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then pull it in. And rotate. And squeeze. Breathing here. You have those weights. Keep going. If you need that little break, drop them and just mimic those arms. You guys got this. Feeling it in our core too. Let's go for 4. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Close it in. Slowly come all the way up. We got one more here. This time your palms are really facing in towards each other. Keep those arms straight, scoop through your belly, come down. We're just gonna open out to the side and come in. Open out, squeeze those shoulder blades together, breathe. And open, scoop through the belly, you guys got this. Open and close, 2 more. Last one, open and close, come all the way up. Nice work. Alrighty. From here, we're gonna come for a little single leg foot and straps series. So we're gonna lie all the way down. We're gonna bring the band over one foot. And we're gonna lie all the way down. If you have your weights, toss them. You don't need them here. And you can do this obviously without the band. It's still gonna be challenged. You just won't have that feedback, which is fine. So you're bringing your band behind your foot and you're grabbing onto the band, both ends of the band with the same hand as the foot. So if you're on the right side, right hand. If you're on the left side, left hand. Both legs are actually gonna come into a tabletop position. Your opposite hand is gonna come behind your head, elbow out wide. You have the option to add an ab curl here, so hold the ab curl during your entire series, or if you need to rest your head, go for it. I'm going to come into my ab curl, holding it here. Your elbow is anchored into the mat. The gesture leg, the leg that has the band, is your gesture leg, and it's going to move. So you're going to press straight out and pull it in. So like our bend and stretch, if our feet were in our straps, press it out and pull it in. Breathing here, curled up to the tips of your shoulder blades. Flatten that belly. Nice work. Let's go 3 more here before we add on. Last 2. And last 1. Adding on. We're going to press that leg out. Now, as we pull the knee in, other leg's going to extend. And switch. And switch. Breathing here. And switch. And switch. You guys got this. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Pull it in. Rest the head down just for a second. Extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Point your toes. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, curl up. Now, single leg, lower and lift. So you're going to lower that gesture leg down while keeping the other leg up towards the ceiling and lift it back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So try to curl up from your core, not your neck. Try to keep that belly nice and flat. Let's go 3 more here before we add on. Last 2. And last 1. Adding on. You're going to lower that gesture leg down, and when you bring it up, switch. Other leg lowers. And switch. And switch. Breathing here. You guys got this. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Nice job. Bring both legs up towards the ceiling. Rest it down just for a second. Before we get to the other side, we're going to get into a bridge series. So keep that loop around the same foot. Wrap if you need to get more tension. The foot that doesn't have the loop, the foot is flat onto the mat, and your other arm is just reaching out beside you, anchoring you into the mat. Flex the foot of the leg that is up towards the ceiling. Now take a deep inhale here. Exhale, lift up to that single leg bridge. Inhale, lower. Tap that tailbone down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. Breathing here. Pressing down to lift up. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2. On your last one, stay lifted. Tiny pulses up and up and up and up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower that tailbone down. Bend that knee in. Rest it down. Alrighty, let's get our the other side. I'm going to flatten my band out some. Beautiful. So you're grabbing onto the band with the same hand. Other hand is coming behind your head. Legs are going to start in your tabletop position. Anchor that elbow down to the mat. Now, you're just pressing out and pulling in, curling up, pressing out and pulling in. Keep that elbow out. Always have the option to rest your head down and just do the lower body. And lengthen. And in. 4 more before we add that alternating. 3. Last 2. And last one. Hold it there. Now switch. And switch. And switch. Breathing here. Nice work. Curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades. Let's go for 4. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Nice job. Lower it down. Lift both legs up towards the ceiling. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, curl up once again. Elbow out wide. Gesture leg moves. Leg with the band lowers down and then lifts back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And a lower. And a lift. And a lower. And lift. 4 more here for 4. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Hold it down there. Alternating. Switch. And switch. Breathing here. You guys got this. Curl it up. Or rest that head if you need to. Let's go for 4. Abs are feeling it. 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice work. Pull it in, rest it down. Alright, you got bridge on this side. And then we're done with this series. So again, the opposite foot is anchored into your mat. Your arm is rested down on your side, flexing through that foot. Think about pressing into this heel to lift up. And then lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Breathing here, anchor your opposite elbow. The elbow of the hand that's holding onto the band into the mat. Let's lift for 4. 3. Last 2. On your last one, hold it up there. Tiny pulses. Up. And up. And up. And up. Let's go for 4. 3. 2. And 1. Nice job. Lower those hips. And lower that foot. Nice work. We got one more thing and then we're stretching out. So you're going to take that band from around your feet. And I want you to lengthen your arms and legs in opposition. Feel a nice release. And then slowly roll up. Find that forward bend over your legs. And then reset the spine, sit up nice and tall. All right. Just like in our short box series, we're going to double up the band one more time. If you don't have the band, you don't need it. You also don't need your weights for this one. So, you're going to lie down on your stomach, coming into a prone position. I want you to bring your legs together in the center. So they're not as wide as your mat, they're together in the center. You're going to reach your arms out in front of you. Your head is rested down on your mat here. Keep the lower body anchored. You're just going to lift the upper body up. Keep the arms extended, lift into an extension, and then lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So think about lifting from your thoracic spine, your mid-back. Anchor your hips into the mat, anchor your pelvis down. Pull your abs up away from your mat. Let's lift 3 more here before we add on. Last 2. And last 1. Lower it down. Adding on. You're going to lift up and pull. Pull the arms back in and then lower. So you want to lift up, open the arms out, pull them in and lower down. Exhale, lift and pull and close and down. Breathing here. Lift and pull and close and down. 2 more. Lift and pull and close and down. Last one. Lift and pull and close and down. Nice work. I want you to keep those arms extended out in front of you. Keep your chest down. We're going to move to the lower body here. So again, squeeze those inner thighs together. You're going to just lift up and lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And it's hard to keep your inner thighs squeezing, so just think about moving the legs towards the midline of the body. Try to keep them as close as possible. Lift. And a lift. 3 more here. For 3, 2, and 1. Adding on. You're going to open the legs, close the legs, lower down. Exhale, lift. Open, close, and down. And lift. Open, close, and down. Lift. Open, close, and down. Lift. Open, close, and down. 2 more. Lift. Open, close, and down. Last one. Lift. Open, close, and down. Nice work. All right, very last thing, and then we're stretching it out, you guys. So we're going to combo those two together. So we're going to lift the upper body and lower body. Lift it up. Open. Close it in and lower it down. Lift up. Open. Close. And down. And lift. And open. And close. And down. 3 more. Lift. And open. And close. And down. Last 2. You guys got this. And last one. And open and close and down. Whew. Nice work, you guys. Leave that band there. Press up to your 4-point kneel. Open the knees wide. Bring those toes together. Sit back into your child's pose. You deserve it. Head is rested. And breathe here. Nice job. From here, I want you to come back to your 4-point kneel, and let's get a little cat-cow. I love to do cat-cows after I do extension work. So knees are right in line with your hips. Shoulders, elbows, and wrists are stacked. You're going to scoop through the belly, round through the spine, drop the chin towards your chest. Find that C curve here. And then arch to the back, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, scoop through the belly, round to the spine. Inhale, arch the back, lift the chest, lift the chin. 2 more here. Scoop through the belly, round to the spine. Arch the back, lift the chest, lift the chin. Last one. And arch the back. Now find a neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Step 1 foot forward in between your hands. You can keep that back knee down and just lift up. Nice job. Pressing that hip forward. You have the option to either come here to get a little bit more, or if you want to kind of find a different stretch today, I want you to bring the opposite hand down to the foot that's in the front and then reach back with your hand and grab onto your foot, pressing into that stretch through the hips, through the quads. Now you're going to drop your back foot down if you were there. And if you were up, you're going to bring your hands down to your mat. You're going to shift your weight back, flex those toes back toward you, straighten that leg, take a forward bend over your knee. Feel a nice stretch of those glutes and those hamstrings. We worked a lot today. And then carefully shift your weight forward, bending into that knee again, and then bring that leg back. And let's get the other side. So you're going to step forward with your opposite foot. Again, sit up nice and tall. And if you choose, you can bring the arms up towards the ceiling and press into that hip. If you need a little bit more, you're going to bring your opposite hand down to the mat. Reach back with your hand. Pull your heel to your glute. Open up that quad, open up that hip, open up that shoulder some too. And breathe. Nice work. Carefully release that foot. Bring your hands down to the mat. Shift your weight back. Extend your leg. Flex your toes back toward you. And drop your head toward your knee. Feeling that stretch in the back to those legs. Carefully come up. Shift that foot back. And I'm going to flip around and face toward you. I feel like my hair is all over the place. I'm going to sit onto my heels. You can sit crisscross applesauce if that feels good to you. But let's just stretch out those arms. Going to bring one arm across the body, stretching out that shoulder. And then that same hand, bring behind your back, pull onto your elbow. Feel a nice stretch through your triceps that we worked a lot today. And let's get the other side. Sweep your arm across your body, pull it in towards your chest. Feel a nice stretch through your shoulder. Drop that shoulder down away from your ears. And then bring that hand behind your back, pull on that elbow. Feel a nice stretch through your tricep. Nice work. I want you to clasp your hands together behind you and just kind of open up your chest. Feel a nice stretch through your biceps. Open your chest up, drop your head down. And then carefully bring those arms forward. And you guys did it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the workout. And we really, really appreciate all your support during this time. Hope to see you guys soon. Take care.